today. From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball is coming your way.
The Saints taking over on offense and leading the way at quarterback. A man who spent the last 5 years trying to beat him playing for Tampa. And that's the late April signee, Jameis Winston.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call.
Offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty. But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Working out of the gun, Winston. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 7 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Throwing again on second down. Winston looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
At it.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again with Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
oh, yeah, your help with the 2K sliders. Absolutely.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first
nice
down.
move.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside.
I'm going to be going back to 2K stuff here pretty soon as well.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very
good
close
play,
to a
defensive back.
in the end zone. From the 34,
I like that.
To the line on 2nd and 10.
It's good improvement.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Dang, quit blocking for winning penalties, guys. Derailing a drive here.
That was second down run for Murray. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Another nice play there by Chris Jones, a Pro Bowler for the first time in 2020. A 5-year man out of Mississippi State. I would dare say plenty more Pro Bowls for him coming up.
Third and long for Winston. The Kansas City defense.
Okay. Cool with that.
One thing the offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to
56-yard field goal
just before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
That's running out of steam, and it won't.
No.
He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot.
All right,
for
let's
a
see what
kicker.
you got.
First drive
Mahomes.
of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes
right off the rip.
What now already?
Okay.
Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect.
They started this drive with terrific field position,
Right off
and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Pick up on the play.
Kind of blitz, right?
Third down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Ooh!
In the middle, he's got Watkins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards.
Good defense.
Short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The score, Chiefs 3, Saints nothing.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their
Man,
drive
all the
started.
people
Last time out,
that asked for
that
Saints
long
versus
50-plus
Chiefs.
yard field goal that they missed.
There ain't nobody here
sure
watching
on their
it.
sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say
it's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. He's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know
I'm okay with that. That's Michael Thomas. And the DB was in good position.
Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big time throw.
And the next gen stats,
that's not
tell
caught
the
unless
story.
it's
That's
Michael
a full
Thomas.
67 yards in the air. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly.
What's up, Southside? My day's going pretty good, man. Just, got a day off. Spent some time streaming, grabbed some lunch with some friends, working on some 2K stuff, some Madden stuff. Gonna play some Warzone here. soon. It's been a pretty good day, man. How about you?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 3rd down, Winston.
You get him open? Ooh, dropped it. Tried to throw him open.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And Lutz's kick is
all right, tie the game. Let's go.
That will tie us at 3-3. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he? He's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss. Gets his confidence back up, and who knows? They may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it will come out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not.
Oh man, I love the PlayStation 5. It's super fast. The UI is time out. I like the home screen UI. It's definitely takes a while to get used to it, but it's so fast, so sleek. Games load really fast. Love the controller, man. The controller's where it's at for sure.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Dang it. Mahomes is killing.
For field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here
come on, guys. When you get incomplete pass or something from him.
He was locked in.
He's just starting off on fire here.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Wow.
Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
God, he seems unstoppable right now.
He gets it done. Point after,
as he should.
And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they'll start this drive just
a good return.
The 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time,
here we go. Let's get that block.
They don't want to see the field goal kicker try on the field. They want that
ball
in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang. Had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone.
Oh my! Oh, so lucky that was intercepted.
Makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's Kamara off the draw. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Kamara on the hand.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle.
Something out of not much there.
To look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Winston from the gun
That's
on
picked.
3rd down.
They were in a zone. Shoot. I'm so lucky.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more.
I didn't even take the time to read they were in a zone.
And did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
All right, we got to get a stop. You can't stop him.
Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. Well, they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love?
4 verts.
4 verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep, and for him to show off that big
All right,
arm.
we got to protect the deep ball.
That big arm right here. He has
Quarters defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Yeah, took it away.
Watkins, and he's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
8 for 8.
7 yards, the pickup there.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how.
Yeah, you can ask me a question. What's up?
The guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles, and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On 2nd down.
Oh, good D.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that.
What's up, Lovely?
Almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick. And what it's
Glad we hit quarter break because I don't know how I like my defense against what they just went out.
Here on EA Sports.
Third and 3. I really want to blitz, but I'm not going
We've got
to.
a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this
God.
is caught by Watkins.
Just torching us.
The Chiefs' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he can run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
No, it doesn't show.
Now on 1st down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
You literally, you have parties that you have been in at some point, and it'll just show if any of the people that have also been in that party have been online, but it doesn't show you if they're actually in that party or not.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
What it will do, though, is if you're online and your friends join any of the parties that you've already been in, it'll let you know that they joined that party, and then you can join that same party if you've already been in it. God, Mahomes is a god.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first.
Yeah, I mean, I would appreciate if they fix it too, but it's the least of my concerns, honestly.
Now here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill.
Throw an inaccurate pass. Throw something I can break up.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Kansas City.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Come on, get pressure on him. Hey, incomplete pass. Finally.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is
now we can blitz him.
Because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight
Yeah, I don't think they really thought about it when they redid this.
In this case, unsuccessfully.
This will be caught at about the 6. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not.
Yeah, that was crazy. It would have been a touchdown, too, if they challenged it.
6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
We need to get pressure on Mahomes, man. We can't get no pressure on him, even when we blitz.
They catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
That stopped him in his tracks. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or you go to another section of the playbook?
Oh, here's the thing. They've scored on all 3 of their possessions. So I'm starting to feel like some pressure here.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives
that I have to score on every possession. At least a field goal.
Ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Yeah, Casey's really good. I can't stop him.
Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
I guess I could have 6 points, but I missed that field goal.
Now Winston.
I'm lucky that I got that off.
That one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target.
I literally can't go 3 and out right now. I have no answer for them. No answer for them on offense. Or on defense, I should say.
From the gun, Winston. And that's caught by Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before
needed that.
His first catch, and it's
if anything, just to take some more time off the clock.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep going.
Drew Brees must have got hurt.
We'll call this play significant.
This is the offline franchise, so.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Oh, and they Kamara out there blocking?
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Good push up front.
All right, we needed that drive. We needed those plays. Now we can take a shot to
able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Throwing left side, it's
let's go.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Call that a very strong gain at 24.
Got our offense cooking now.
Defense saw Emmanuel Sanders with Super Bowl 54 when he was with the 49ers. Remember, he was a few yards away from hauling in a long pass from Jimmy Garoppolo that really might have changed the fortune.
Ooh, the hole was there. Just close.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the ground, Kamara.
Trying to get through there.
Down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there.
Main focus here is don't turn the ball over, so I can at least get a field goal.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
We'll take 6, though. We'll take 6.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being...
I'm using the Patriots in my actual franchise. This is just a request, and I'm doing slider testing, so I was like, hey, I'll do a half of football. I honestly don't like running with quarterbacks. In franchise, it's a little too easy against the CPU if you just run around all the time. Like, every now and then, obviously it's okay, I'll do it. You guys have seen me, but you won't see me run with a quarterback 9-10 times a game. I just won't do it.
taken in the end zone.
I like to throw the ball down the field.
25, no return there for Hardman. 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's played a pretty clean first half.
These sliders, the update that I made after this morning, it's feeling solid. At least against the Chiefs.
Right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Mahomes will try again on second down.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of
we don't have anybody that can keep up with anybody on their team.
To deliver it as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Whether I go man or zone.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
Okay.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
I do try to.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
There we go. Got a little pressure.
Caught Kelsey, left side.
Still just found his open man.
On the play, and it'll be a second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on second down.
Oh!
This is complete to
Where you at, Lattimore?
And all the way in for
just got torched.
Touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Harrison Butker.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant. And
Lattimore absolutely got torched.
Receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Here's Harris to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
Are any of you guys watching a fan of Warzone?
Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that? They
got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. He'll run it.
Ah, I threw it across the line of scrimmage.
That one falls incomplete.
Shoot.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
Oh, we gotta do our job, man. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field.
We need Warzone fans in the chat.
Downfield.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact on the line. It's 3rd down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully
Same
back.
play suggestions every time.
In the proper direction.
Come on, Madden. Figure that out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
Well, I asked because my buddy wants me to switch over and play a couple Warzone games, and I was either going to end the stream, or if y'all wanted to watch some Warzone 2,
They'll set up
I'd keep it going.
There he goes inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice
I like running the ball with Kamara. Like, he's just shifty through the hole. Like, it's really fun, actually.
And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's what we needed right there.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that.
Winston.
Nope, I'm going to get sacked.
He'll be and taken down at the 21.
Tried to get out of the pocket.
The linebacker from Clemson. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this
Wide
situation.
open, Kamara, let's go.
Conceding the 3 points.
Let's go.
They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Yes,
First
toss
goal,
play.
They got to be thinking a chance to
Love
get
it.
right back into this football game.
And then we got the honey badger over there.
Try to pound it in, Kamara.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season.
Let's go.
The Saints have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
It was one heck of a drive to keep this thing close.
Bloods to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half.
All right, for those of you joining the chat, I will be switching over to run some Call of Duty Warzone at halftime, and then we'll be making a return.
No interception so far.
So, just letting you guys know.
Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Aaron Rodgers, excellent.
Let's pick these halftime stats quick. Playing a lot better. Obviously, the 89% completion percentage, we hope, averages out, but it is Patrick Mahomes. And compared to what we saw this morning, that looks a lot better. Is it a new Warzone or the Warzone that's on the PS4? So, right now it's the same as on PS4, but they did do a graphical update. they are releasing a PS5 version of it, I think, with Season 1 for the Cold War. Rushing, they haven't ran the ball very well. Or very often, I should say. Yeah, he had one for 19. 5.8, okay.